In this video we will show you 2 ways to create a multilingual WordPress website using 2 plugins, Polylang and Translate WordPress with GTranslate. Also, we will explain their strengths and weaknesses. Before we start, we'll go over the pros and cons of the 2 plugins we'll be using. Polylang allows you to manually create all pages for multiple languages. So, you translate manually and the possibility of a translation error is almost non-existent. On the other hand, GTranslate automatically translates the text on the page, but that text is translated as if Google Translate was used, and in some cases the translation can be excellent, but in some cases worse. Accordingly, Polylang requires more time to translate the entire site, while you will have GTranslate set up in a few minutes. If you use WooCommerce to translate things related to the webshop, you have to buy the Polylang Pro version, while using GTranslate, that part is automatically covered. Polylang allows more style variations in the language switch bar, which is not possible with GTranslate, but using GTranslate, there are more positions where you can place the language switcher. We are starting with practical work, and after that you can choose the plugin that suits you better. Install and activate the Polylang plugin. First you need to do the basic settings. We define the languages that we will have on the website. In our case English will be the default, and the second will be German. Here you can enable multilingualism for texts related to media files. This will not duplicate media content that you have. In the next step, you need to select the language that will be defined for content without language. The homepage that is set for your website must be translated into all languages for the plugin to work properly. So, our About Us page which is set as homepage will be automatically created in German version. At the end of these basic settings, you are offered to read the documentation, translate some pages or buy the Pro version. Now we will show you how Polylang works. We will open all the pages and as you can see the About Us page is automatically created in English and German, and all other pages are created only in English and can be added in German. First, we will edit the homepage in German by clicking on the pen icon under the German flag. A blank page is opened and we manually add content to it. We are publishing the page and go to create the next 2. Now, we are going to create a contact page by clicking on the plus in the German section of this page. This is a page that is already created in Elementor in English, and when we open this page in German it is necessary to define the title. The design of the body part is already cloned, it only needs to change the text to be in German. Let's translate the gallery page as well. When we translate our pages, we are going to create a menu for the German language. We add the 3 pages we created in German, and create a parent link within which these 3 pages will be placed. But before that we add a switcher inside the menu so that we can change the language on the website through the main menu. Let's save the changes for the German menu and add a language switcher for the English. Let's see our website now. The same thing we did for pages you can do for your blog posts, but if you want to do the same for WooCommerce products you have on your website, you will have to buy the Pro version. For GTranslate, we will need less time to show how it works. First, let's install and activate it. Clicking on GTranslate in the settings section will open the setup page for this plugin. The first 2 fields are related to the design of the widget and the default language from which the translate will be made. In our case it will be English, which is already predefined, so we will not change anything. Subdomain and subdirectory URL structures are available in Pro version. In these two fields you define where your language switcher will be located. We will not place it in the main navigation, but we will in the bottom left corner. Finally, it is necessary to define which languages will be available on the website. In our case it will be English as default and German as second. When we have finished all the settings, we save the changes and see how this plugin works from the website visitor's perspective of view. What is the plugin you will use to make your WordPress website multilingual? If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.